Hello, everybody, and welcome to Get Folked. Let's go, baby.
I think the grafting of music to the intro songs is getting a lot better.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes it is, and sometimes it isn't. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Get Folked, a casual listening podcast anchored in our love of folk music, but with a lot of slack on the line to let us wander wherever we want, particularly our worlds of Berlin, Limerick, but sometimes beyond those worlds. But mine will be pretty much based in Berlin this week. My name's Andrew.
My name's Edward. I live in somewhere other than Berlin. So it's the other world. I live in the other world. And welcome to this week's episode of the Get Booked podcast. And you can, as always, catch us on that place where the podcast is, which is called Substack. That's it. That's the one. And then we're also on Apple Podcasts, also on Spotify and on YouTube.
They're all major sponsors. That's why we dropped their names. Major sponsors. Each one of them have contributed handsomely.
Some of them could be a bit more major. I think they could pony up a little bit more. I think. But look, we'll save that for the big meeting.
I promised I wouldn't bring it up. I promised you. Sorry, man. It's just
we signed all those
royalties
NDAs.
are just screwing us over. Oh god,
they own the rights to all of this. This wallpaper, my beard.
2 years of film. Just they have it all. Who knows? Who knows the future of AI? Little robots.
Yeah, and they've decided not to cut any of it. They decided to leave it all in. Nothing ended up on the cutting room floor.
We need you to learn everything they've said.
Yeah, we've gotten more prime of place for all the AI models than Wikipedia. That's how powerful we've become. Episode 99, man.
Shit, is that right? It? God,
I think
99, so. The famous 99. Wow. Okay. So we are coming up on a landmark. Get planning that major upset.
I get the feeling we're expected to do something cool for the 100th.
I think relative to the success so far, I think we can gauge the magnitude of the celebration, which is massive, by the way. It's going to be. I'm thinking TV Tower Berlin, or we do one of those mirror parties where you're in the TV tower in Limerick.
Oh, yeah.
Or the closest thing you have, which is
O'Connell Street, the top of the statue of Daniel O'Connell, just sitting at the bottom of the statue of Daniel O'Connell.
Nice. Let's get one of those. What do they have up in Dublin? This what do they call it? The portal? Is that the portal that they have?
Oh, yeah, the one where everyone just keeps flashing their ass and their balls to other people in New York.
Yes, and vice versa. In fairness, everyone's in on it, so it seems.
I do think the Irish side stooped kind of low when they started making fun of 9/11.
Oh, sorry,
that was a bit too far.
Do you think so? You think because it's comedy?
Yeah, I think that's pretty too far.
Do you think that was? It's not. Doesn't it not have become its kind of own stand-up stage? Was anyone taking this?
I think.
Yeah.
More in the. No, I think. Yeah. If it was I think obviously if maybe there's possibly a joke that exists about 9/11 that might be funny, but I think it was quite lowbrow. I think it was the.
So they weren't jokes. They were trying to hurt though as well. That's
exactly.
The thing.
Exactly.
That's where the loss is. Is showing your ass. It can turn very nasty. It can nasty be beautiful. Ass. It can be nasty. It can start off fun, but then terrible things happen.
I think if you're the type of person that shows their ass in public as a thing. That's your your routine, your bit.
Mm.
You're probably not interested in maintaining that ass in any way,
No, that's
like
true.
visually,
It's
aesthetically
not.
pleasing.
It's not like those people, yeah, who are really working out or doing so just so they can flash it at
Like,
the right moment.
yeah, because I mean,
probably the right moment, but not
like
this
people.
moment.
No, what is the right moment? Actually, I wonder.
Ah,
I think generally do all asses look better with clothes on?
oh God, no. What?
No, as in like
What?
as no. What I mean is like, I speak mostly for myself. I think,
The Catholic Church I'm speaking for. I think your ass would be better with the trousers on.
but you know what I mean. It's like what would I say? I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Sometimes I don't know. Maybe like the clothes can add something to it or something like that. You know what I mean?
You're a fashion show now. What are you doing? What are you talking
know.
about? Just
It's time for me to introduce our new sponsor,
there's-
Ass Pants.
Now, in fairness, we do have one listener who would love a clothing episode. So it's like
Do you?
one dedicated to fashion, a dedicated follower of fashion. I would describe him as. So
Oh, sorry. Yes. Yeah. Like,
so he can probably lean in more into this ass being in the pants kind of intrigue that you have.
Yeah. Okay. Like, is there a scenario where you might see an ass?
About it still.
I know, but is there a scenario where you might see an ass and it's got pants on, and you go, "That's a really like nice looking ass." And
Yes.
then the pants might come off,
Mhm.
and you might go, "Actually, it looks nicer with the pants on somehow."
Okay. Yes, but
Is
I
there
think
is
that's
there a
lot.
scenario you
That's
can imagine?
there's there of course. I think that's lots of
Yeah.
scenarios. I think isn't that the whole jeans thing? Is like it's packing it all
Yeah.
in. It's like it's
Yeah.
giving us all a bit of a kind of a head a lift up, if you will,
Yeah.
literally
Yeah.
and metaphorically.
Yeah, like I think there's a lot of maybe there's a lot of shaping going on in the way the pants are put
I
together.
think you're just talking about
That
fashion. Ed. I
accentuate.
think that I feel like
Is that
you missed
fashion? Is that
I think
actually fashion?
well, I don't know if I don't think that's defining fashion, but I think it's just a well known fashion thing.
Is it?
I think so. Yes.
Oh,
Like
okay.
your ass is great in
Okay,
your
cool.
jeans. Like well, I would get.
I'm glad I know
like,
this now. I look. This is
Sorry,
all
man.
such
Sorry,
a journey.
yeah.
99 episodes. It's just, and I'm still getting my mind blown. That's what this fucking podcast is about. That's what it brings.
Oh, before we go any
It's power.
further, we want your mind blown and your. I was going to say your brains. And
Have we got a new sponsor? Have we got a new sponsor?
If you want to also just have a nice evening, we're playing on the 30th.
If you want to
of
get blown,
November. This time next week, I will not be. I cannot be in this position because we will be playing a gig in
I'll be
Posh
blowing
Teckle.
somebody.
2 years anniversary. It's a Get Folked special. Love and War, the McGowan tribute on next Sunday. Poster
Loving War.
pending. Love and War.
Love and War.
Love and War, and we'll be joined by a band called Lula, singing Italian love folk songs. Hence the love,
Wow.
and McGowan will bring the war.
I'd say an Italian love song is really something to behold.
Well, let's see. She may have a couple in her.
It'd be like you don't even have to understand the words. You don't have to see. You don't have to understand what's going on beneath the meaning of the words. The same as like if you were to see an ass, and then like, you don't even have to understand
You just
what's
know it's a
underneath the
terrible
jeans.
ass.
It's just it could be a terrible ass. It could be terrible
Which-
words, but you're just
it's wrapped up.
captivated.
Yeah, absolutely. But she'll also be
Fashion.
accompanied by
Fashion.
she will be accompanied by an accordion player as well. That hopefully, even though I have been encouraged by many bandmates not to encourage this, he's going to join us for the last two songs. I haven't told him. This is fresh news, fresh to anyone that listens from the band, which I know 50, just whatever it is, 40% of the band do not.
100%.
Us being listeners, just purely out of we hear each other.
Are we
talk.
included in that percentage?
Well, I'm
I
still
think
wrong with
I
my
think we're,
math as well.
I think we're skewing the stats some way.
No, we're not. No, we're the 60%, and then there's a 40%
Mm,
that's yeah.
abstaining.
No, they're not abstaining. Oh well, I guess they're abstaining. Are you abstaining if you're just because they have the potential to listen? I guess
don't
they're
want to.
abstaining.
So you'd be like, what's
Just
that? They're conscientious objectors to the
vote for your man
podcast.
King.
Listening to the podcast.
I'll vote for the guy who doesn't want to be president.
Oh, by the way, I suppose just to clarify, so just to go back there a little bit, you have invited the person who is a member of the supporting band to play with you guys as well.
Yeah,
And
not
and
really
you
a
said there
supporting band, but yeah.
a co whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Equal billing. So the band that has equal billing to you guys. Jesus. Sorry. Anyway, so
We're calling ourselves Ed Brophy and everything just to make sure that's like equal. That everyone knows that everyone's equally in this.
so you made the point that, like you said, even though the band, members of your band have said don't do this, they weren't specifically talking about this person. They were talking
I think
about
they were.
they're talking about the concept of don't just bring a new thing in, not rehearse it, not prepare us, not do anything, and then suddenly we're all sitting on stage looking like assholes. Is that
See,
basically?
I don't think
what it
we
was?
will. You see, and I feel as the
I
kind
think
of
that's
the lead,
a
the
key
lead.
part of the problem, Andy. I just don't think it. I don't think we will.
I hope. I
think
hope the
finally
two
we're
other
getting
members
to it.
of this band don't decide this is the weekend to just like, you know what? I want to listen to the guys. I'll have them in my
It's the
ear.
truth. There better be something old fashioned. That's all I'm going to say, or else I'm turning it off straight away.
But yeah, the two songs. I don't know if I even want to like. Yeah, I will say because I'm not going to ruin the playlist. If that playlist gets online, fucking shit will hit the fan. But
Somebody else copies that playlist between now and next Sunday.
actually, fucking game of listening, they'll probably fucking nail us.
Oh yeah,
But
they
anyway.
could actually nail you.
Well, let's see.
Good point.
Anyways, so yeah, I like the two songs I want him to play with us are "Dirty Old Town," which like an accordion, "Dirty Old Town." It's not beyond, and he's a lovely accordion player. We have played together. We like when we did play together before. We played shit. What's this? It's kind of a sea shanty. With the Italian group. Remember there was an Italian group that we played with at Il Pizzicati? Oh, they played for us at Paddy's. They did support us on Paddy's Day, but not in Paddy's. But anyways, so that one, and also the band played Waltzing Matilda. That is just the most,
nice.
like, if you listen to the McGowan version of it, it's just got the most beautiful accordion lightly playing through it. So the thing is, I don't know if he'll listen to the recording and go like, that's how I should sound, or if we're going to go for it. We're just going to go for it on it.
Have you told him to listen to it?
I sent him the links of it, so
Oh,
fingers
okay.
crossed.
You've done a bit of prep work. That's
yeah, no, I will reach out to him again. So this is it, but they don't trust me yet. So they do trust me.
They should
They
learn
do
to
trust me.
you.
They do trust me.
They trusted you to poster and to organize everything. So
yeah,
that's a good level of trust.
Okay, all right. So I'm allowed this. This is my leash, my slack on the line of life.
That's how you take something back.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, this is me reclaiming myself. I'm reclaiming.
Sounds like you're jacking off or something. I'm gonna reclaim myself.
Big shout out to Mary, 51 years married today.
Congratulations. Well, it takes two to tango.
Mary Michael.
It takes two to tango.
As well. So, yeah. Happy fucking anniversary. 51 years, huh?
Wow.
My jeez. 51 years.
I mean, the 50 years flew by, but that 1 year, that was
the grind.
That dragged for some reason. Don't know why.
Who are you telling? Who are you fucking telling? Fucking number one listener over there across the water.
Well done, Mary.
She got a box of screws this year. Took a trip out to Home Depot or whatever Ireland's equivalent is to get some screws.
I know this. It could Woody's
probably, yeah. And picked up a box of screws. She told me. So I was telling her maybe it's a kind of a Tim's dad just like we got the box of screws. You know what I mean?
That's how that's how you know the
That's
spark
how
is
you-
still there. It sends you on home renovation related errands.
Oh yeah, but come here, yeah, that band I was what I played in the intro. I should talk. So I was lucky enough
Mm.
to be invited to go to a gig
Oh,
on Tuesday.
Exciting.
Yeah, so it was in Privat Club in Berlin.
Oh.
Do you know Privat Club?
No, but it sounds like you were invited to a private club.
Yeah, I don't. I think it's just called that. I don't think it's particularly private. I think it's a ticket thing, but it's
Okay.
yeah. I guess the private club thing. It's pretty nice. It feels pretty private in there when you go in there. You walk through the archway, and the security guys are there, and then you have to go through the door on the right, and then you're in, and then it's like a big bar on your left hand side that goes in a U shape all around to the left of there, and then just to the other side of the U shape is the kind of dance floor, and the main stage is there in front of you then as well.
I'm there, man.
Yeah. So and it's all kind of done in red. There's a red velvet curtain feel to the place. Even though I can't remember exactly, but I just all kind of carpety kind of floor until you get onto this where the stage is, and the stage is really really nice. I guess it holds maybe 200. I don't know, like because it's funny it's funny to have a bar right there beside you, and a really nice bar like that's right beside the performance area. And so yeah, I got invited to go there, and there was 2 bands playing. That one was called. This is annoying me now because I when I was doing some of the cuts, I wrote down the name of the cuts as Go Baby, but the band's name is My Baby and not Go Baby. And even at the start of this podcast, I just realized I was like, "Do not shout Go Baby." At the start of the podcast, because that's not the name of the band, and then I still did it, and I just realized now that I did it. So,
Okay.
My Baby is the name of the band that you should all be looking up. Psychedelic rock trio.
Okay.
From
Sounded good.
Really nice. It really surprised me. Like so that they were the main act. So they were set up with all their vinyls and their recording stuff. They've been around a while. Like, I think since 2012. I think. Founded in 2012, is a Dutch New Zealand band from Amsterdam. Music is a mix of blues, country, and funk. My Baby was founded in 2012. 2012. 2 brother and sister. Kato Van Dyke and Joost Van Dyke, and then Daniel De Vries Johnston on guitars. And if you're thinking what I'm thinking, Daniel De Vries Johnston is a little bit of an air guitar legend or whatever, not the opposite, actual guitar legend, you'd be right. Daniel De Vries Johnston, he's just, he's really, really entertaining in terms of just like
He's
80s rock kind of. But,
he sounds like he's American. American name doesn't sound like a Dutch name. Johnston.
I don't even. Is there? He might be the American aspect. Well, no. Well, it says a Dutch New Zealand band, so
New
I
Zealand,
guess he
maybe.
could be the New Zealander.
He's the New Zealand part. Sorry.
But they were really really good. But there was a support act before them, and this is the reason I kind of got invited is because the connection with this guy, who I don't know. A friend of a friend. He's a friend of a friend of a friend. And Shabzi is his name. Have you heard of Shabzi?
I have not.
Shabzi is like, so I have to kind of, because I want to do these people kind of the service that they are. Shabzi, like he's from Dublin. He's been on the Late Late Show twice.
Nice.
He's a Dublin-based singer-songwriter, former lead singer of a rock band called State Lights. His real name is Shane O'Brien, and he his music is kind of mad. He's synth pop is the kind of thing he's doing. It's like George Michael-esque kind of like. I'm actually reading. I'm going to read out kind of things. His musical style is so these are not my words because when I kind of put a performer on someone who's actually playing, but his music is a blend of synth pop and R&B influenced by artists like George Michael, David Bowie, and The Weeknd. And he put on he was on his own playing, so he's kind of had backing tracks,
Okay.
not backing tracks, but his own kind of recordings, or someone that produced for him. And I don't have I didn't have the recorder on really, so I can't play any of the stuff. All I can say is that
Okay.
it was not something that I was expecting, because I actually knew nothing about it. I went to the gig not knowing what band I was going to see. Someone said I have a friend playing who's given me uh, like tickets to a gig, so I just said yes, without knowing anything. So, and just this like amazingly powerful singer who he's what do you I had looked up here the type of singer he is, and he's some sort of he's a falsetto singer. You know what
Ooh,
falsettos are?
that's quite high.
Yeah, it's like falsetto allows male singers to imitate a female voice and differs from
Yeah.
the head voice in its breathy quality and how the vocal folds are used. And so
Falsetto.
his songs are kind of really kind of taking that, and the best example is one of the songs that he played that night. Again, I have no recording on it. Is "Small Town Boy" by Bronski Beat.
Yes.
It's like that, run away, turn away, run away, turn away.
Yeah.
That one. Does that sound familiar to you?
Yes.
Did I knock the
Yes.
original? But a lot of kind of somehow kind of just singing ridiculously high, and being able to kind of control your voice in that a ridiculously high pitch. And
Cool.
so he put on like it was a banging, like he had a banging set. Like it wasn't at all like kind of he had really really nice background music to it, like whatever this synth pop is.
Hmm.
And so but then at the end of his set, then so I'd really recommend, he actually has a release of a song called Runaway, or not Runaway, Small Town Boy, on Spotify, but he's also got other stuff of his own solo stuff that he's releasing, which is like in a live concert it mightn't be my thing that I'd buy, but in just watching someone that I wasn't expecting to see and just really nailed his stage presence is like absolutely brilliant. He's kind of playing it out for the crowd. He sang that song "Small Town Boy" and kind of preceded it by talking about his own experience, and kind of he was singing it for the LGBTQ, because it is kind of an anthem for that organization, because the song was written by a guy who, I don't know, suffered kind of a lot of abuse when he was like, as in just like for being gay, was
Hmm.
kicked out of his hometown or something like that. And that's what the whole thing is like. Run away, get away, run away. The video. If you look up the video, it's quite interesting. It's quite an old school video. Just like, obviously it's old school. It's fucking 80s, but just watching it, it's like kind of, it's always panning to the kind of the main protagonist, which is this guy who had to leave, and obviously like terrible. And we both know what must have been like for someone who's gay to grow up in our sphere. When we were younger, it would have been extremely hard,
Hmm.
and was extremely hard, I think, for anyone that was there, for the most part. And so this video is kind of trying to showcase that as well. But there is a part, and it's an excellent song, really interesting video for the time. But like, there's a part in it where the protagonist is like, he's obviously trying to show that he's gay, but he goes to like the swimming pool and he's just watching guys diving off a diving board into the water, like, and it keeps like panning to him and then panning to the bodies of the beautiful divers. And I was kind of like, he is kind of perving on them.
Kind of
Like
creepy. That sounds creepy.
it's if that was a male looking at a female as well, and I absolutely don't want to take anything away. Brilliant song, and
Hmm.
but it's just, let's critique videos. It's like, this was
Yeah.
a guy
You're
just
perving.
leering. If that was me, it was me leering at a women's swim meet and just kind of going and going,
Hmm.
nice. I'm just
Gotta
gonna
leave this.
stare.
Gotta leave this town now.
You would have to run away for
Yeah.
different reasons. It's
You
like,
definitely would. It gives the song a completely different character. You went to a pool and you perved on a load of women. It's like, oh, I have to leave my home.
so you should please look it up after this, or if
I
you're
will.
listening to the podcast now, pause it and just look it up, and you'll see what I mean. But again, no taking away. And this guy, Shabsy, sings it very much like, well, I don't want to say like he sings his own version of it, but it's just amazing to hear someone doing that with their voice in a live concert. Like, you know, because when you hear kind of that video, it kind of feels like it's almost like it's been adapted, or it's like, you know, someone's
Synthy.
messing with it. Yeah. But, oh God, he's got a absolutely cracking voice. And I did actually get a little recording of him just because the concert finished, and then I was like, oh shit, I should take a little recording. And then he said that he wanted to perform a song. He has a new single coming out soon or something like that, and but he wanted to record it in the middle of the crowd with his acoustic guitar. And it was like, whoa, this is a kind of a brave move. But then I was talking to a friend of mine, he's seen kind of a couple of bands do it, like Aslan I think have done it, and you know, a couple of, like, they just bring down the instruments down into the center of the crowd and just play a live song unplugged. So he did it as well, and it was really nice. It was sweet. Like, the music is, I like the reason I'm gonna play it for you, and it's a really sweet song. It shows off his voice. Is it going to be my stuff? I'm probably not going to run about it, but I really, really liked his. I just think he's very talented.
It's amazing thinking about the way I could have had it all, let it fall apart. Do you know how it feels when love isn't real and all of your lies are blessed and the truth? Do you know how it feels? Love isn't real. That's
Wow, what a voice is right.
He's got lungs to, like, really kind of go the other direction as well, and like kind of blow you out of the water as well. So really, really great stage presence, really, really great singer, and a good show. I'd highly recommend it if you're going to any festivals, because some of the beats, like the beats, I'm all about the beats this week, but some of the music is excellent to dance to. It's just good fun to dance to as well. So yeah, watch this space for Shabzy, or maybe Shabzy's already risen and I'm like catching the tail end. I never know about artists these days. When I hear them, I'm like, have these guys been around for a while, or?
I don't know. I've never heard of Shabzy either. He seems quite young, is he?
He must be. Yeah, I'm not sure what his age, but he's, I would say, maybe late 20s, mid 20s.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, probably not around that long, but God, fair play to him. It'd be amazing to be able to sing like that, wouldn't it? Like,
absolutely, yeah. Well, we've got our own pipes, man. We're doing all right.
Yeah, we are. You're right, but that he's doing better though. We got better pipes. That's
He's
all
got
I'm saying.
better pipes, but he doesn't have your style. He doesn't have that tight ass and those jeans. That's what he's missing on. Well, maybe he does actually. Actually, he does.
think
Yeah,
you're
sorry,
probably
actually,
wrong
it's
there,
probably
yeah.
tighter jeans than you actually.
Yeah, better jeans. Better jeans. That's what I meant when I said pipes. Actually, is that specifically? What a talent, man! And the Privat Club. It sounds like a classy joint.
Very nice.
Particularly all like the velvet. I think all you have to do is drape a velvet curtain and light it from low down, and you've got yourself a classy place.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And as
Have
you
a
go
couple
in
of
that door,
whiskey bottles around. You know?
So when I said that, like, you go in, like, you stand at the porch and then you turn right and there's a door, and then there's the U-shaped bar to your left. It starts when you walk in and it goes in a U shape around. But just as you're turning off the U to the right, there's a little room. Again, I think it was carpeted, with just tables and chairs and just very, again, classy kind of color scheme to it. Wooden, like, darkly varnished tables where people could just sit and drink. So, like, there's a major stage over on one side with a really nice setup for, like, you know, the mix. Like, it's a really good venue, but also this casual spot off to the side. Definitely worth a gig going there, going visiting.
I mean, you want to break out your best conversations for a room like that. You wouldn't want to be going in there talking about, like, I don't know, the time you're, I don't know. I've never had a bad conversation in my life, so I actually don't know what a bad conversation sounds like.
You can always lean into fashion. That's the thing, Ed. Whenever you feel out of your depth, it can just, you've always
anything
got,
I
like,
want.
style.
Yeah, and like I can make it fit with anything else. You know what I mean? My knowledge of fashion, I can just segue my knowledge of fashion to any social conversation. So anyway, if you can think of it, just think of a bad conversation that you've had, really boring one, and like, okay, for example, if you're somebody's like, if you're like talking to somebody and they start talking about their kids or something, you know, that'd be a good example.
Yeah, it's a no-go.
You know what I mean? Like too
Absolutely.
much. A small little bit of is talk about that's fine, but
Whipping out the
don't go
phone then.
overboard.
You want to show me a
just
photo?
Don't do that. Do not do that in the velvet room. Do not do that. You cannot break out that in the velvet room. Like,
Can't break that out anywhere in my not. I will accept it, but I just know that inside I'm crying, and all my friends that ever want to show me a photo, I just like know that it's the same for everyone.
It's the same. For
I
everyone.
just I have enough. I have enough in the library.
Yeah.
Don't need.
And I mean,
I'll ask for it. I know that'll be creepy if I want to see. Like,
I have to leave this town now. Again, this is the second town that I have to leave. Damn it! Show me pictures of your children.
Hanging out in creches, just leering.
There's another one off the books. Can't go there anymore. Yeah, so, but the point is, everybody, I don't think anyone really is born thinking they'll do that. For some reason, I think people just end up doing it by accident, and it's I don't know what I want to be nice about it because people are excited and they're whatever, but just don't fucking do it. Just don't. Just enjoy your world. But anyway, that sounds like a really nice room. Just bring your best conversations. Bring your most interesting anecdotes. Whatever, if you can somehow scrape a good story, it could even be a lie. Save it for that room. That sounds like the room to break it out in.
It is. It's
here.
an excellent place.
We'll talk about the main act there in a second. But do you remember you brought us to a bar and it had a really cool back room function room at the back. You walk into it and it kind of sounds like a similar vibe. And this is a couple of years ago now, and we had this really big aspiration to play a gig there. It was like it was like a cocktail lounge. Almost.
Yeah. I took you into the It's up near Bodienstraße. I'm not going to remember the name of it now, and I'll have to go banging on the computer.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually contacted them, but the room is too big. Well, it's a very big room. It's an amazing room. I think there's still a lot of dancing going on there. I'll quickly go on. I'll quickly look it up.
Such cool. It sounds exactly like the same vibe that you just described.
Yeah, it's a similar, but the one that you're talking about now, that's Bodienstraße. That does have more of a kind of a cabaret feel to it. If you know what I mean.
I think we could work cabaret into our act. I think we could do that just to book that venue. That's kind of cabaret-ish, isn't it?
I think that's pretty
Start
close.
throwing out some limericks as well. Like a couple of there was a young man from Kent. I actually only know one limerick. Anyway.
That already sounds like the dirtiest one, though. Before you kicked off,
Yeah,
you just went there straight away.
it's not the dirtiest. They're all dirty, though, aren't they? I think that's the whole point of a limerick is that they're filthy.
Is it?
No, it's one of them. They have the like predictable rhyming structure, and this guy from Devon. I met him when I was contracting, like I don't know what age I was, and like 20 in my 20s, and like he was one of these guys who had been contracting for like the last fucking 50 years probably, but just used to kind of drink all his money and like spend, like just throw away all his money, like basically, like, he could have been quite wealthy, but instead kind of like the taste of alcohol, I guess, so much, but he was such good fun to hang out with. But he couldn't get over the fact that I didn't know a single limerick. Being from Ireland, I didn't know a single limerick. And he kept on like going on about them. And then he'd start saying them, and then the day, every so often, he'd just go, I have another one for you. And he'd say it to me. But the only one I can remember is there was a young man from Kent whose dick was so long it was bent. To save himself trouble, he'd put it in double, and instead of coming, he went. And then then he'd go off laughing about his day, and I'd be like,
Continue. Which
Great. Great. I'll remember that for the next 20 years and say it on a podcast.
Well,
randomly.
he's made it. He's made it
He
now.
has. What was his name? His name was Tom something. I can't remember. Tom from Devon. You're a legend. His haircut was kind of like Rod Stewart's. With the like a mullet, but with
Mhm.
like the kind of bangs up on the top.
Yeah.
He was a really cool dude. Anyway, shout out to Tom. Well done,
Big
Tom.
it up, Tom.
Sticking in my memory.
Villanoicon was the name of that bar.
Villanoicon. That was it.
Um,
That's a really nice spot. We should. I'm telling you.
But I
we've got
actually
the limericks.
I've never actually gone to a gig there, so I really, really do need to do a little further recon. I've just sat in the room and said, "This is where we should play. We will play here someday." No, I didn't
It's a
say
good
that. But yeah, I don't want to give this false impression like I'm like giving a good old band speech in the middle of this one day. If you stick with me, guys, I will.
Didn't you give that speech? I thought that's what I came away with. Was the impression that I'd been given a speech like that. That's what's been driving me for the last 2 years. Please tell me you did something like that. Some kind of vibe.
Was that 2 years ago that actually we made this call? Was it to start the podcast as well?
No, it was a bit more. No, it was actually it wasn't much more than 2 years ago. Yeah, we looked at
Because we just have to go back 100 episodes. We'll probably be able to map it out.
No, it was before the podcast, slightly. But yeah, if anyone you should look at pictures of that venue, guys. Anyone's listening, it's such a cool place. That's what I have in my head when you were describing this Privat Club place.
It's only up on. It's really close to where you used to live, actually, up on Schlesische Straße.
Oh yeah,
You know where the post office is, big ugly building near
Yeah.
McDonald's. That's it there, basically. There's a big P on the front wall, and so I made the assumption that must be for a Privat Club, and it was. It almost makes it even more private. The judge would just put a P outside, and it's like,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
you know,
Or you don't know.
or you don't know. Yes.
Cool. Anyway,
So that was Shabzy, and that was Privat Club, and a good vibe in the place, good room, and then this go on.
such a Dublin name to give somebody.
Shabzy. It's
Shabzy.
great. I think he's just keeps going with it. He never kind of rebranded it or whatever. So, but it's just like you can totally imagine the dubs, just like, all right, Shabzy.
Yeah, such a Dublin name. Anyway, sorry, go on.
No, he's well worth a listen. Then the second act was I tried to record a couple of clips of Go Baby, but just our fucking Go Baby, My Baby. Jesus Christ, I've got to rename these all.
Go baby, go baby.
My Baby, psychedelic rock. Are the My Baby crew, and they're like three people, a drummer and a bass player. The lady was playing bass and violin. I think she played once, and then there was just the lead guitarist with a ton of pedals. When they first started playing, I was immediately like, again, do you think about this much? Like when you're listening to someone that when they sound like someone else, you start thinking, and you're trying to fight yourself in your own mind to not let that other artist climb into your head.
No, not generally. No.
No.
It's only happened to me once when I heard a guy sing a song and he sounded exactly like David Bowie. That was at like an open mic.
But like even just a style, no, does that not grab you, and then you're like, oh,
No,
this is the style of no.
No. Yeah.
All right, really. Sorry,
not
because
really.
I only say that, and I only lead into that vein of conversation because I'm reading like that My Baby did 14 opening shows for American blues guitarist C6 Steve during the Sonic Soul tour in the United Kingdom.
Wow.
I was like, and that's who I thought of when I first, especially their first couple of songs, very, very like very C6 Steve-esque.
C6 Steve was he the guy who like played the banjo and was
he was the kind of the hobo artist. I think he did
Yeah.
quite a stint being kind of living on the road, and a lot of his songs would be like C60 living on the road.
Did you know that Rod Stewart was there's a word for it, like lived, basically homeless in Paris for years.
Oh, really? No, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
he was is it a beatnik? Is that right?
I've
No,
heard
not
of that
beatnik.
phrase before, but I never
No,
knew
that's the
that's what
wrong.
it was.
That's the wrong. It's the wrong thing. Yeah, I'll Google it. Sorry.
A beatnik.
Sorry. No, wasn't it?
I like beatnik. I think we should stick with that.
Okay.
I did have to
Such
explain the
clear.
word urchin to kids today, and I couldn't remember why. It was a riddle, and I don't have the riddle on me, so I can't do it to you. But one of the words, the answer was children, and it mentioned something about an urchin. And I was telling them that, like, oh yeah, well, urchin, it used to be kind of a reference, especially during I think Charles Dickens actually called kids like urchins in the Oliver Twist books and things like that. But I couldn't. Where do you think the word urchin and where's the slag about the word urchin?
Isn't there like an animal called a sea urchin?
Yeah.
Isn't that where it kind of comes from? And they're kind of small and not very nice looking or something. And isn't
No,
that
well, yeah, it was
no?
another adult in the room, and he actually never. I wish he had interrupted me forcefully, but he didn't. He just told me at the end that it's like urchin
Hey,
comes
shut the
from.
fuck up! Shut the fuck up! You know what you're fucking talking about.
I have worked with a few people.
Pinned you
that
down
would
to the ground.
definitely just like sniper shot you.
Rear naked choke, just fucking choked you out. You wake up.
Just like,
Oh, what the
oh no,
fuck
oh
happened?
no,
You
oh
were
no, wait,
talking
you were.
shit.
Oh no, wait, you were
Choke you
right.
out.
Sorry. Oh shit, sorry. You were. Sorry. Continue,
Oh,
kids.
urchin. Oh, sorry.
But he said it comes from because they live in the bottom of the sea, yes, but it's because they're bottom feeders. They feed at the bottom of it all, So that's the kind of idea that the urchins of the children were like bottom feeders.
And that's derogatory because why? Because the worst
I guess-
stuff falls
I guess-
to the bottom. Poop.
I think it just he mentioned something to do with Cockney rhyming slang as well, but I don't know. But I can imagine, like, if you're a bottom feeder, that is a negative thing. Like,
Well,
isn't that
maybe you're actually feeding on someone's bottom. Imagine if you take off somebody's jeans and they've got an urchin stuck to their bum. And you're like, shit, I wish they'd left the jeans back on. It looked okay. But
If you
now
want
now that I see the bottom with an urchin on it, feeding off it, it doesn't look as nice.
If you want to continue listening to this podcast, please pay €5.50.
To the nearest urchin you can find.
Let's
Don't
get
worry,
sexy
it'll
about
get
urchins. That's about bottom feeders. Then tell us all you know about bottom feeders.
They all have lovely bottoms. All do.
But that's why you got to be careful with the jeans, like, because especially if you're a bottom feeder, because you don't want to be.
Wait, if you're a bottom feeder,
If you're a bottom feeder, you want to be careful of the pair of jeans you're being attracted to,
okay.
because you never know what kind of a bottom lays behind the jeans.
I don't think we're going to crack this one on this episode. We're going to have to go away and do like Beautiful Mind writing on a window to understand it. Too many layers.
No, I don't.
At least for me, I'm speaking
All
for
right,
myself.
Okay, all right. Listen,
Just
I want
let
everyone
you
to
take the
rewind
list.
there and just see if that made sense. And if it didn't, then I will accept and apologize next week. Contact me.
I'll speak to the bottom feeders.
But yeah.
Sorry.
Did you find your word for, what was it? Barnacle? No. What did you say?
No. I was looking up beatnik.
Beatnik. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I have to stay looking.
Research has failed you. Anyway, my baby have performed with C6 Steve, and they're really, really amazing trio. She does most of the singing, but the drummers that sing always kind of mad. Isn't it? Like, I don't know how they do it.
Mad.
But yeah, and like, big massive drum kit. I wish I was better at describing what he had, but like, he was able to make the best way I can describe the gig was they were able to make music that I would fucking kill to be dancing in a club to. when you guys come over and we go to whatever clubs that we have wandered to in our time over here in Berlin, this is exactly the way they were able to just the drummer was, I don't know, I don't even know if this second one does it justice, but like I'm gonna play this second final clip. And clearly, for my baby, this does absolutely zero justice to the gig. But I think if you're listening to that, you can get a feel of just the change in tempo and the people that like. I'm just going to, because I call everything techno. If you like techno, I'm pretty sure you'll like that. Or whatever kind of psychedelic dance rock music. So it was really, it was that for like an hour and a half until 10 o'clock when they wound up, and it was really, really nice, really excellent. Another, so two acts that, it's just nice when you go to, like, but I'm the same at the cinema. Like I would, if someone said they were going to a movie, I would just be like, I'll go because they said they're going and I trust them. But of course, it's the person. I guess you have to trust the person is not going to bring you to absolute tripe. But and I did trust this person, and I would have many people that I would trust in a movie. But I think you're not like that. You will not want to go to something unless you know what it is.
I think maybe I'm getting less like that now. I'm more willing to be led a little bit in that sense.
Nice.
A movie, I think I'd have to know it was good. But I think in a gig, I think I can tolerate that a bit more or something if it's bad.
Yeah,
But,
again, but I guess if it was me saying to you, "Hey, I have this band that I am going to see, and you want to go?" I guess you would probably say yes because it's me. I guess, but it's just because you know how good my tastes are.
Yeah, I've learned to trust you over the years. I've learned to just kind of go along with what you're doing and saying, because sometimes it seems strange and then it usually works out and we have a laugh along the way. And that's normally that's a general rule of thumb for all the stuff basically that we do. Case in point, the podcast. 99 episodes.
99 episodes. Let's do this.
By the way, Rod Stewart was a beatnik. He got into being a beatnik in the 1960s, and beatnik is a kind of a essentially a rejection of materialistic wealth or something like that. Obviously, he's kind of steered away from that now that he's a multimillionaire. But early on, when he had nothing, he rejected having stuff. But now that he has stuff, he wants to keep the stuff. I guess, like us all.
Yeah, I think he tasted the rainbow. He had some Skittles.
Is that Skittles? He had some Skittles? Is that what that is? Skittles, right?
That's what he had, some Skittles.
They'll break anyone's social outlook. They will really change you if you eat enough of them.
Skittles. Anything else, Matt, from your week? I know you're kind of
dentist. Oh, no. To the dentist earlier on the week.
Emergency.
While you're
dentist
hanging out in clubs and velvet-lined halls filled with music and wonderful, interesting people who could sing in falsetto, I was having my mouth. Only bad words are coming into my mind. I don't want to use those words in the podcast. I was having my mouth. I was having a mouth experience that was negative.
Negative mouth. Oh no.
A negative mouth experience.
And are you at the other side of it now? Are you safely at the other side?
Back.
Oh,
I have to go back again.
Shit, man.
Something for it. But anyway, it's very important, I suppose. But yeah, it's a weird, isn't it? The dentist is a kind of a weird one because you're strapped in and you have to kind of you you have to bear some amount of pain. You can't give in to the pain straight away. You know, you have to at least show this person that you're not a complete pussy, like, and you
For
know, you can
yourself as
handle some
well, I
of it.
think you have to you're bracing it for yourself, whatever about the person that's looking at you. You have to kind of, if you go wild too early, it's like you can get very flappy towards the end if you're just like screaming from the beginning.
Yeah. Ah!
I think I have a memory of, like, I had to get a needle in the ass. Remember when you used to have to get a needle in the ass?
Like an injection,
Like-
all right, not just any needle.
Well, that's what I'm being very, very like thorough with the description
knit
of
needle.
At least this is the child experience. Is not like, oh, I'm having an injection. I'm getting a needle in the ass. Like, this is what's going to happen.
But Andy, you've
and I
grown so much
remember-
since then, and you've gotten so much better at expressing your thoughts and
But
feelings.
I can still remember. I must have been only about like 7 or 8 years old, and I can still remember screaming and going fucking mental on the whatever, the bed in the doctors and stuff, and
Piss.
just whatever,
Velvet pillows, sheets.
What do they call it? A trolley? I don't know. Because it's in a doctor's, in a private, like, it was the local doctors in Bersicane. It was like you're in the mystery room.
It's like a water bed. Be careful of that needle. And puncture this fucking thing.
Just awkward bunk beds. Just doctor can't get into it. Climbing up the ladder.
Yeah. Why is there mirrors above the ceiling? On the ceiling, I should say. Oh, that's for operational procedures. And
So yeah, but I can
Anyway.
remember. So that threshold of pain is that's when I can remember the most, because I don't think I've had too many. Oh well, yeah, having the old colonoscopy. That's
you're supposed to be unconscious for that, no?
I definitely had something before where I was not unconscious.
Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and do this.
I don't even know what it was, to be honest with you, because everything was a fucking surprise to me that day. Shit, I didn't want to tell this story, and I'm not going to.
It started with the bed. I remember that much. And
I
then
haven't
this
done-
guy
Right,
with a knitting
okay.
needle
Right,
approached.
so now I'm opening myself up to something,
just like
about
you did
me.
that day in the
That
doctor.
day- oh god! But that's the thing, right? I don't remember why I was going to a doctor. Okay, I can't remember the reason why I had to get this done. I do. I was getting kind of pains, just like in my lower abdomen,
Right.
and so whatever. I was sent for
I've got
something.
the cure for that.
I was sent to go get, like, you have to go get this procedure done. So I was like, right. And nobody told me, like, I didn't know what was happening.
Right.
I can't remember if I didn't really understand the nurse at the time, but they gave me a pill and I didn't know what this pill was for.
Right.
I had no idea. So I took the pill
Mhm.
and I didn't know what was about to happen. I didn't know they had to clear out your system so the camera can just. So then I started to feel
There was
awful.
a serious breakdown in communication there.
There was a major one, but that was just the first trauma, because like that was the
Wait,
clearing
that-
out of the system
That
to make room
Wow.
for something, like to make room for something
Yeah.
that feels like that, like, there's like a flower, that, when a flower goes, like, it opens up. I felt like, tulips. You know a tulip, right? A tulip's head is closed.
Right.
It
Yeah.
feels like it started like that, and then it felt like it was just going. And I can remember that was the most unbelievable pain I've ever experienced.
What?
Yeah,
Your bum.
in my bum.
Oh, Andy. Do you remember?
And
we
I
were
still
at
don't
that-
know if it was a colonoscopy. I don't even know if I didn't get the results. They just told me, nah, there's it's all good. It's all good.
Look, we didn't write it down, but your man gave us a nod there through the door as we were leaving, so we assume everything's fine.
If my
bet
mom
you-
is
I
listening,
bet
maybe
you-
she can remember this, but I don't think I told her about the trauma. She
bet-
just said,
I bet you never complained about a pain in your lower abdomen ever again after that.
it's
It cured me.
coming up. Well, I'm coming up on 44, and that's when the old yearly checks get to happen for me.
I send
So
the warranty on that invasive procedure where it finally wears out, finally expires.
I'm hoping that medicine has advanced in its ways over the last 20 years. or at least the drugs have. Oh man,
Oh, fucking hell.
yeah.
That's,
so that-
it's so funny that they didn't even. They were like, should we knock him out? Nah. No.
swear to
What do you think? No. It's 11 o'clock. We go for lunch at 12:30. It'll just be a whole fucking thing. Just fucking bring in the tulip. I think his name is Andy.
Just
You know?
me and my two legs just up in the air, just being wheeled in. You can see my head through my two legs.
They've used the cargo strap to strap your legs behind your head.
Oh, this is all procedures. This is all completely normal.
Is the pool ball in the mouth really necessary?
It's a balloon artist just doing shit in the corner. My
And of course, velvet curtains on the walls.
velvet curtains, yes. Oh
Wow.
man.
Fucking hell.
So, yeah.
I mean, I'm
Memories.
glad we broke through that trauma barrier there and we're able to deal with that.
Yes, yeah. We've
That was the needle in the ass, eh? Okay, I mean, I guess the dentist isn't so bad when when it's graded on a curve. The dentist is not so bad. You know what? You've helped me actually, if anything.
sharing. It will help us all. We just need to share more. Anyways, man. Okay.
Oh my God.
So yeah, we're playing on the 30th of November
Nice.
in Posh Teckle. We'll probably start around 7:38. I plan on putting a little poster together tomorrow. Spread the word on Instagram. See how many people we can fit into this tiny room. I hope enough people come to fill the room. We've been all like moaning about the size of the room, and now it's time to advertise it. But we did talk about it, that we were worried about the size of the room. So everyone at that meeting said, well, we shouldn't advertise it then. But I feel like, I don't think they were the exact words, but I think there was trepidation about doing too much advertising for this gig. And I
That's
think
a
we might
weird
have
problem.
because it's not a popularity thing. It's having, I don't know what it is. Anyway, we're going to advertise it this week. And so that's 30th of April in Posh Teckle. That'll probably be it for this year. I don't think we're going to squeeze another one in December because it's just too hard. And
That wouldn't have stopped your doctor.
give him another laxative.
You mean a beer, right? Yes.
All right, man. Listen, thanks very much to my friend for bringing me to that gig. It was really nice to see Shabzy and my baby, and let's say goodbye with my baby.
Nice.
That's where all the prep comes in.
I can see it. It's on display. You're really
It's
putting
on-
on display these days. That's really nice. Well done. That was good. Well, that was a great show, Andy. That was a great show, guys.
99.
That was,
See you in 300 or 100. Do the math. Have a lovely week, everyone. Bye bye.